Hi guys, Adam Bennett Bull here from Extreme. Okay, I'm going to be talking to you today for around 5 minutes about excuses on not training. Okay, so 3 main excuses that people come up with not to train. Okay, 1 being lack of time, 2 space, and 3 we've got equipment. Okay, so the first one being lack of time. We all run a busy schedule throughout the day. Okay, whether that be work, whether we've got children, or whether it's spending time with family. Okay, 30 minutes a day, we're all entitled to lunch. We don't get paid for that lunch, okay? So we're going to utilise that time effectively. So we're going to prior plan and prepare our lunch the night before. So we're going to put it in Tupperware boxes. Okay, so your 30 minutes for lunch, we should be spending 10 minutes of that eating our food. The rest of the time, we can put in for training, okay? We don't need to spend an hour or 2 hours training, okay? So what we're going to look at is high intensity interval training. Okay, so high intensity interval training is alternating between high intensity or bursts of fitness for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, then we're going to have either a gradual rest or complete rest for double that time that we're training. Okay, so for beginners then, what we're going to look at is 1 minute of high intensity bursts of training. Okay, so if you're thinking about going to a gymnasium and sitting down on a bike, talking to your mate, okay, reading the newspaper, we're not working in high intensity. What we're thinking about then is we should be working maximum 100% effort for 1 minute. Okay, so we shouldn't even be able to talk, and for expression, we should be blowing out our arses by the end of that 1 minute. Okay, so after that 1 minute then we need time to recover. So we're going to give us 2 minutes to recover, whether that be total complete halt or whether that be just reducing our heart rate so it's back to its lowest point. Okay, so what we're going to do then, 15 minutes. We've all got 15 minutes in the day. Okay, so we've rectified that problem with time straight away, haven't we? So 15 minutes, okay, we're going to do 1 minute of high intensity burst training. Okay, then we're going to have 2 minutes rest. We're going to repeat that 5 times. Okay, so we've got 15 minutes worth of high intensity training there, which is a lot more effective than doing 30 or 45 minutes endurance training on a runner or a treadmill. Okay, so we're looking at space now then. So do we need loads of space? Do we need a gymnasium? Absolutely not. Okay, so it may be a case that you can actually go out for a 15-minute run. Okay, 1 minute being your high intensity burst and then 2 minutes being your rest. Or it may be the case that you're in a work environment or you're in your home, okay, and you haven't got that option for the space. So we do static plyometric exercises in the area that we're in. So plyometric exercises then, that could be jump squats, jump lunges, okay, knees to chest, sprinting on the spot, okay. So we've rectified that problem straight away of space, haven't we? Because it could be as simple as sprinting on the spot, 100% effort for 1 minute, okay. Then we're going to reduce that heart rate for 2 minutes and then continue that and repeat it 5 times. Okay, so we've eliminated the time now, or we've rectified the time problem. We've rectified the space problem. We need to rectify now, okay, lack of equipment. So do we need to go to the gymnasium to carry out 15 minutes of high intensity interval training? Absolutely not. So when we're looking at lunchtime then, so we're going to spend 10 minutes eating our lunch and then we're going to spend 15 minutes training either in the workplace or in and around the environment where we've got a small bit of area where we can just carry out our training. So we don't need no equipment because we can do plyometric exercises using body weight. So as I said before, jump squats, jump lunges, or simple as sprinting on the spot. So we're going to be working at high intensity, okay, working as maximum 100% as we can, okay, and then we're going to have that 2 minute rest. You can either do this before or after your lunch, okay, whichever you prefer. You're going to release all your endorphins there, okay, so you're going to give yourself energy to carry on throughout the day and you're going to feel better about yourself. So what we need to bear in mind, guys, with this high intensity interval training, most people aren't used to pushing into that anaerobic zone, okay, so that lovely place where we can't breathe, we're breathing out our arses and our heart's trying to pump out our chest, okay, but if we're not in that zone, guys, we're not working in high intensity, okay, so ensure we're getting to that place. If you want extreme results, okay, you're gonna have to do extreme training, but 15 minutes of extreme training, okay, 1 minute extreme training, high intensity, and 2 minutes rest, okay, for 15 minutes a day. We've all got time to do that, guys, okay? 3 times a week, you'll see the results. If you guys that are thinking about building muscle, okay, so we don't like doing CV, long endurance training, reason being we feel like our muscle falls off us, okay, instead of our fat. So if you are in that situation where we want to get rid of that last bit of fat, okay, high intensity training, because you're going to continue, you'll keep your mass, you'll continue to burn the fat even 24 hours after the training, okay? A lot more effective than your hour, 2 hour endurance training. And as we progress in the actual training side of it, okay, so we'll start going from high intensity training for 1.5 minutes then, and having 2 minutes rest, and we'll be doing it for 30 minutes instead of 15 minutes, okay? The more you train, guys, the more you get into it, the more it'll become addiction, the more you'll start feeling better about yourself, you'll start seeing the results that you actually want, okay? And it started from a simple fact of 1 minute high intensity, 2 minute rest, okay? 5 sets, okay? 15 minutes a day. So to look good and feel good, 15 minutes a day, guys, there is no excuses, okay? We only get one body, so let's look after it, treat it as it should be treated, okay, and not be giving yourself excuses that we haven't got the time, we haven't got the space, and we haven't got the equipment, okay, because we've just rectified all of them problems now. They are quite lame excuses, because we've all got 15 minutes a day where we can high intensity interval training, okay guys? So them 3 problems there rectified straight away, okay? Any problems or any queries or questions that you've got, okay, Adam@extremebootcamps.com. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Have a great weekend, guys, okay? Have a great week, and remember, no excuses.